Well, today we're finally to Huey about himself, and hopefully it'll be all fit Strangelove in here. Be finished with Huey. E-cigs.
Hey, Doc, what was that you were smoking in the lab? It looked like a cigarette, but it wasn't lit.
Oh, it's an electronic cigarette. I designed it myself. Pretty neat, huh?
Electronic cigarette.
Yep, a liquid in the filter that turns into vapor, and you inhale the microparticles.
So that was vapor.
I'd actually rather be smoking normal cigarettes, but not in that room. The smoke would wreck the precision equipment in there, ruin all its wiring. But the vapor is just steam. It doesn't contain tar or anything like that. So I can smoke it in the lab with no worries.
Nice.
Want to try one?
Nah, I'll stick with cigars.
Yeah, but...
I don't like imitations. The real thing's always better.
Okay. But you know, sooner or later, smoking's going to become very unfashionable across the world. It hurts you and those around you. Electronic cigarettes might not seem so bad then.
Yeah, when that happens, I'll think about it.
Man, I don't know, I guess that's kind of a joke on us modern people, but this game came out, what, like 2012 or something? I mean, I didn't think E6 were that big yet. In Japan.
You said your dad was involved in the Manhattan Project, right?
Yeah?
And you think that's why you can't walk?
I don't know. Actually, you know, probably not. So far, nobody's found evidence that exposure to radiation in parents causes genetic defects in children, except for those exposed in the womb. Epidemiologically speaking, anyway.
That's the conclusion of the Atomic Bomb Casualty Commission.
Right. The ABCC commenced its study immediately after the war, and it's still ongoing.
Even now, 30 years later.
The effects of radiation exposure last a long time. I'm guessing it'll be another 10 years before we get a real verdict on whether it affects genes. Granted, it's the most massive study anybody's ever done. But that's really all it is, a study. The ABCC brought in bomb victims and ran tests on them, but they didn't treat them.
Really? Them too, huh?
At any rate, that's what my father made me believe when I was growing up.
Maybe it was
Wow.
tough for your dad to explain. Ever think of that?
Yeah, maybe. But this is my problem now, Snake. I have to face the nukes head on, whether I like it or not. My creations are being used for the wrong purposes. The onus is on me to stop it somehow. Help me, Snake.
So, the ABCC that Huey was talking about was actually dissolved in 1975, so I think that's the year this game takes place in, so it's kind of funny he said maybe they'll finish up in 10
Hey.
years.
As long as I'm here at Mother Base, why not assign me to the R&D team? You could use a guy like me.
Glad to have you on board. I'm sure Kaz is too.
Once I've got the necessary materials and design specs together, I should be able to start building you that bipedal weapon platform. Nothing would make me happier than for my research to help put a stop to Peace Walker.
Me too, pal. That was pretty not much about himself. Uh-oh. How Huey met
So this Dr. Strangelove was at NASA,
Yeah, well, actually, Strangelove left for DARPA not long after I joined.
and then the two of you ended up back together doing research in Costa Rica.
Not exactly together. We coordinated on a few things, but the research projects themselves were separate from each other. We had it worked out so that Dr. Strangelove handled the mammal pod, Peace Walker's cerebrum, while I did the rest.
That letter, something to do with your research?
Huh? No, it's yeah, it's a report. Research findings.
Research findings? Anything in there we could use against Peace Walker?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just don't read it, okay? Promise me you won't?
Spoilers, I read it.
Did you, give that letter to Dr. Strangelove?
No.
Why not? I gave it to you for a reason. It's highly important information.
Sorry, I didn't exactly have an opportunity to play postman.
Well, next time you see her, you make sure she gets it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Better for you if she doesn't.
Snake!
What?
Tell me you didn't read the letter.
No.
You did!
I mean, you never know what kind of information could affect the outcome of an operation, right? So
you read the letter, after I specifically told you not to.
what do you expect people to do when you tell them not to read something?
I thought I knew you, Snake. I thought I could trust you. But now I see I was wrong.
Look, I'm sorry, but I just don't get what you see in her.
Well, I wouldn't expect a barbarian who opens other people's private correspondence to understand.
Fine then. Deliver it yourself.
Huh? What? No way. I could never...
You've got a long way to go, Huey.
Damn, dude. I guess I'll maybe cut to the letter at some point.
You ever see the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Can't say I have.
Fantastic flick. The outer space special effects are incredible enough, but the depiction of AI is what really stands out.
There's an AI.
Yeah, a spacecraft pilot AI called Hal. It plays a major role in the story. Dr. Strangelove loves it too. Did I ever tell you about the time we first met up in Costa Rica?
No.
You know how she hates men,
No.
right? So we hadn't seen each other since NASA, and we just weren't hitting it off. Until we started talking about Hal. And then she started going off. The way she talked about it was so intellectual. The way she analyzed every plot detail, how passionate she was about the AI. It made me fall for her all over again. You know what? Here's to Hal for bringing her and me closer together.
Oh.
You should ask her about 2001 too. Then you'll understand just how amazing she is.
Amazing, huh?
Hal. Now there's a good name.
You just couldn't help yourself, huh, Kojima? That's stuff we've already heard before. Yeah, I guess I'll cut to the letter. Here's the letter. Huey's letter is Strangelove entrusted to Snake. He made it clear he didn't want it to be read. If you look at the model viewer, hey, long time no see, huh? Sorry for writing you out of the blue like this. I've been trying to get in touch, but you know, you haven't been answering. Was it something I said maybe? If so, I apologize. It's just there's something I want to tell you, so I decided to put it in a letter. I mean, obviously this isn't the best time and all, but I was, you know, kind of curious about your research and stuff. Speaking of which, how's the pod coming along? I wonder whether that program I wrote is working out or not. You know, the one that links our two AIs together. If not, I could always go over and fix it. That's okay, of course. For my own peace of mind, really. You know, sure the program's... Oh, fuck. It's really fast. Sorry I'm getting off track here. So, I've been meaning to tell you something for the longest time. I've been thinking back to the first time we met at NASA. Those were fun times. You know, living the dream, getting to work all the time with the science we love. Ever since then, I've always held you, your research, in the highest esteem. And I think you're a wonderful person. So when you disappeared from NASA all of a sudden, I was devastated. That's when it finally dawned on me, I need you for my research, you see. I mean, no, well, yes and no. It's hard to explain. Anyway, when I saw you again in Costa Rica, I could hardly believe it. I thought maybe some divine intervention or something, you know, like it was written somewhere that we were meant to be, you and me, the two of us, from now on, you and me, doing research together. Well, there is research, of course, but research can be different things, right? I'm rambling again, sorry, but we don't have much time left. When Peace Walker is finished, that's it, right? That's the end of the project. So what I'm trying to say is Peace Walker is like something we created together, and you know when it's finished, then well, I know we're not done yet. You need to finish it first, right? I just hope you won't disappear on me like you did last time. Sorry for taking up your time. I wish you the best of luck with your research. Your dear friend, Huey. Hopefully the, maybe the resolution's good enough that you can read that text or something. But, man, Huey, dude.